Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, and SB Ballard Stadium, the home field of the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Monarchs will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Royer. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And it works. The first down to the 35.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's an important first down on that running play. And now the running back's got it again. That's a strong stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Breaks an open space. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to run.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. It's an option look. Running with purpose. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score. South Carolina.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 13. Set to kick it away.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Old Dominion. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Throws to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He escapes the pocket. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive.
Pace, 27, jump.
He goes out of bounds, but did not make it to the marker, about a yard short.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier, and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. As the 1st down is still going. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
The Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. 1st and goal, handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
That makes the score.
Point after, knocked right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He'll throw it now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be brought down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. What a stiff arm. Continues to fight for yards. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Monarchs starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Give it to the big fullback here. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Here we go. Third down close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, and he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Carter. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. A play action, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab at the 30 and still going. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. Gamecocks are in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to create here on the move. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And the Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires quickly to the left. The ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Gonna run it. It's Gardner. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, South Carolina. They connect for 6. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Kick this one away.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He flips it to the back across the middle. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Monarchs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback keeps it here. Inside the 30. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Monarchs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Touchdown, Old Dominion. A great catch and run for 6. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff heading left. He's past the marker and still going. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some.
He's in the clear. The 20. The 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They feed the fullback this time. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Dumps it down to the back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. Looking for a man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaking tackles and going. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker on for the extra point.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28.
Bringing it out. It's Carter. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Here comes the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Same tailback, another carry. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Short throw complete to the tight end. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Back to throw again. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Gets the first and still running. Touchdown, Gamecocks. There was no catching him that time.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking for more now. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's a draw. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Toss play to the outside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. In the red area, it's King.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up a first down like this.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass break up, making sure every yard is earned.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Looking for a receiver. Touchdown, South Carolina. They continue to roll up the score. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. Fighting him off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The Monarchs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Quick completion to the tight end. Now here he goes. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out, it's Royer. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense.
1st down for the offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Gardner. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
He gets loose. Has the first down and more. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
There you go. Love to see the willingness of a corner who's not just out there to cover, but he's a complete corner. That's what he just displayed, an ability to come up, took the pitch on, and that's a loss for the offense.
They try to run it with the option. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option, whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it. Puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he make it to the marker? And the Gamecocks pick up enough for a first down here.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on second down. Grinding away with their running game. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
63, Old Dominion, 41.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. We'll talk strategy here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback keeps the football. Good enough for first down yardage.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
And the Monarchs have 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. Powering through. Picks up the first, looking for more. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. It's a keeper. QB pushing from the marker. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Coming up, 4th down.
The Monarchs will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home. A sack to end it as the defense punctuates this victory.